Hi, Aurum here. Welcome back. Today we'll continue our play with Wuthering Wave Yuno's story. Yes, this is actually Yuno's story. Maybe it has something to do with Pen Quest, but for now, so far, this is focusing on Yuno. Anyway, let's go. The last thing happened was that we meet Yuno fragment. I guess this is kind of her fragment. And we're now finding more of her fragment. Oh, we're actually touching her hand. Interesting. Open the door. We can actually leave. Oh, I can actually look at this over here. I can actually do this. Oh, interesting. And then we take her hand, I guess. Interesting. If only. Never mind. Let's just continue. Okay, when we hold her hand, we can do this. Okay.
光が織りなす運命よ。リリベルおばあ様が後継者の予言を出しました。月食とともに生まれたユーノがサトシの女に最もふさわしい天才だと。
Yuno actually is the Lilibet's successor. So what happened actually?
シビルの子ですか?
Sibila.
自由気ままで奔放な性格をしているそうですよ。この前だっていくつかの試合で勝利していたくらいです。
What do you mean, Sibila Yuno? What is who is Sibila? What is the wording here? Sibila's Yuno. That's a bit weird.
そんな子がテトラゴン神殿に来るでしょうか。母親はグラディエーターを率いて戦う元闘技チャンピオン。父親は
See? This is pretty much Yuno companion quest. Because we know more about her. And I don't know how many percent the main story is. Like I said, I hope more than 50%.
それに休日の才能は明らかです。母親のようにチャンピオンの道に進む可能性もあるのでは？予言に間違いはありません。リリベルおばあ様が見たのですから。
Something wrong with her head. Is that not something to do with my computer, my phone, I guess? Unless that's just how it is.
あの子は月相と共鳴できます。なんたる栄光でしょう。運命の流れは誰にでもできるわけではありません。あの子は生まれながらにして私たちよりずっとはっきりと見えているのです。
It say there moon phase. So what? I mean, I talked about moonlit revelation before, but the moon phase doesn't actually look like a moon phase in this game, unless that event moonlit revelation is not actually moon phase, just the writer imagination. I don't know.
自分が見た未来を伝え、セブンヒルズや皆さんが良い未来を迎えられるように支えるのが我々の責務であり、栄誉なのです。断る理由などありません。
She shouldn't. So who is Ariadne again? Nobody? I remember something about force into me. Again, the first note we found in the underground area below the temple. And look at her face. Still broken. Something wrong with that.
これは私に関する過去ね。
ああ、リリベルのおばあさんが言ってた。アンカーの秘訣はつながりを確立して権限させることにあると。
Because I was using this to telling his story. I don't really understand. I mean, his work, I guess.
やはり見えないわ。あれ以来全然見えなくなってしまった。凡人は一度でも冒涜したらこんなにもひどい罰を受けるのね。私はもっとはっきり見たかっただけなのよ。もっとはっきりあの輝かしい炎の光を見たかったの。あなたは私よりも賢いんでしょ。ねえ、教えてよ。私は間違ってたの。
Who is you?
太陽を直視して焼けるような痛みと引き換えに答えを得た。教えてちょうだい。私おかしくなっちゃったの。おかしいのは私。
Another mark of Yuno existence? What are you talking about? I don't understand. What? Are you saying the you here is Yuno? We saw a lot of this statue. Is this mean something or just a random statue? Because every statue look like him. Every single one of them. Is that a reason for that? Oh, what is this? Through the gap. It's why a gap? What? Why a gap? Is there a reason for this?
もう少しで抜けるわ。
Is this loading screen? Wait, what? Why can't we just go immediately? Interesting. Where are we? I mean, we know in the chaos, but
行きましょう。
ooh, look at that.
混沌に追いつかれる前に。
It's look. I mean, if you think about it, in the beginning of, not in the beginning, when we go to this area, not this area, but the one with Lilibet, the moon, the dark tide. Is it the dark tide? I guess the liquid thingy in the moon is actually the other way around, like upside down. And this one we saw the other way position, like it as if it was rotate 180 degree or something. Who is the moon? Who are them? The Tasa Discord? I can touch it. Wait a minute. What? I can touch? Ah. See, now that I think about it, the word dark tide, I mean the word tide itself, it kind of reminds me of, you know, something to do with actual tide in real life, which is technically correlate to the moon phase, not just moon phase, moon location, I believe, because of the magnetic force within the moon and Earth. So I guess it's connected. The dark tide itself connected to the moon. Makes sense.
すべての動物は黒潮の一部だ。黒潮のあるところに奴らもいる。殺そうとしても危険を感じたら黒潮に溶けて逃げちまう。追跡不可能。狙っても仕方ない。定石を導く月が奴らを権限させてくれるが、一体どうしたらいいんだ。追跡不可能。狙っても仕方ない。何があろうとアレクサンデル、ここで倒れるわけにはいかない。
Are you Alexandros?
黒潮を止めるのだ。
I see.
お前が誇りとする使命だろう。
Come on, Alexandros. Where in time are we? Andrius. Is this 3 years ago? Wait a minute, but the event, never mind. I think the event with Augusta, childhood memory is not the same event, I believe.
彼女たちだって全てが見えるわけじゃないが、予言はいつも正しい。今回も予言に従ったら残像を倒す方法が見つかっただろう。
Oh?
サトシの女が言っていた。待て、シビル。
Is that Sibylla's Yuno? What the word? What is mean? What that's supposed to mean? Sibylla's Yuno. As if Sibylla is Yuno's mentor or something?
血迷ったのか。こんな時に一人で行ったら死ぬぞ。
Ah,
お前の子供はどうなる。帰りを待ってるんだろう。
I guess Yuno's mother then.
うるさいな。だったら他に方法はあるの。西の防衛線を維持しないとどうしようもないでしょ。それに私だって死ぬつもりはない。基地を求めてるわけじゃなくて勝つために戦ってるけど、もし栄光が死と同時にやってくるとしたら、その時は勝利の鐘の音とともに私を弔ってほしい。
This is actually reminding me of Lupa again. Lupa is a gladiator, but why she's not again? I keep reminding myself that why Lupa didn't come to the hunt with the rest of the gladiators. That doesn't make sense still. I don't understand that part. Like, the champion of Great Aegon should be part of the hunt, right? Not should, but I mean the strong Resonator should join the hunt. I mean, it's to protect Septimon. Why else? Why not? Why she there? I need to know the reason. Like, I really need to know. I don't understand, because you can just leave someone that connect to the Septimon story, yet not there just because she's not part of the banner character. That's not how the story works, in my opinion. It should be here. Lupa, especially Lupa. But she doesn't. How and why?
最後の瞬間まで私が足を止めることはない。
これはあの時の。
Was? What happened?
それとも私の思い違いかしら。もう起きてしまったことよ。何をしたところで結果は変わらない。
I mean, technically, your mother is a gladiator, so yes, that makes sense. Risking her life to fight Tessa Discord, that's her job, I guess.
あの時、私は目を閉じてしまった。本当に見えたわけじゃなかったから。これは本物の彼女じゃない。
What? Okay, maybe I should continue the stories, because I don't know what you're not talking about here. Did something happen to her mother that's people blaming her mother or something? Or something else? In reality, something else occurred? I don't know. Let's see.
Yuno!
That's so sudden. What?
ありがとう、空白。話さないわ。話す気なんてない。
Okay. What's that supposed to mean? I mean, why the bridge fall? Plot? Because of plot, you know, it's because of plot.
あの人は
Who? Oh, your father, the blacksmith.
来たか。待ってたぞ、ユウの。
You know?
何を驚いてるんだ。お前はユウのだろ。長い付き合いで名前を忘れる方がおかしいじゃないか。
What do you mean? If I couldn't call you by name, what do you mean by that? I thought you were Yuno's father. Hmm.
今日は前に話してた弓のことで来たんだろ。
Maybe
それで
maybe not.
やっぱり欲しいのか。
I mean, her father is a blacksmith. As they said, I guess this is just a blacksmith that create Yuno's bow. Is the bow really that important? Interesting.
そうだな。どんなにいい弓も剣も所詮は武器に過ぎない。戦いがなければそもそも必要ないだろう。
Yes.
サトシの女リリベルが出したお前に関する予言は
Ah,
もう大体理解したな。答えは出たのか。お前がテトラゴン神殿でおとなしくサトシの女をやって毎日ろうそくやら石板やら巻物やらと関わってる姿はなかなか想像できないな。それにサトシの女になったら戒律や慣例にのっとれば弓なんかの出番はない。練習する時間もないだろう。
bow has correlation with moon, crescent moon, so it will be used a lot on something else.
だが断るのも惜しいな。お前は他のサトシの女が一生かけても手にできない
Yeah, what?
才能を
I
持っ
just
てる
realized
んだ。
something. What is this
何より
Septimus
セブン
Augurius?
ヒルズの戦士にはサトシの女が必要だ。一番大切なセブンヒルズの予言にも関わってくる。
They said something about this before. I thought it was Septimus Augusta, but I guess it's Augurius. What is that? Is that English word? 'Cause I never heard that. I mean, I'm not first. I mean, English is not my first language, so I don't know what this means. Augurius.
リリベルたちはあの最悪と未来で待ち受ける難題に随分と長い時間悩まされてきた。
Hmm. See. What? Did the rover leading me to think about this word? What do you mean, rover? Of all time, chose now to go silent. Just a hint by the game that was silent for a reason or something.
ま、俺は武器を作るだけだ。決めるのはお前さ。もし弓が欲しければいつでも作ってやる。ただ材料は自分で集めてもらうがな。
Material, okay.
なんだ、もう忘れたのか。この前自分で言ってたろ。大好きなルナオーラムで作りたいってよ。
So, it has, like I said before, have something to do with the moon, the bow is. And they said the material was made from lunarum bow. What is lunarum bow? I don't remember. What is that?
そうだ。別に弓だって他の武器を作るときと特に変わりはない。まず材料を集めてから多くの工程を経て仕上げるんだ。
What her use material again? Is that Lunarum Bow? I don't remember. I will check in the inventory after this.
結局、材料がなければ出来上がらない。何事もそんなもんだろう。とにかく、本当に欲しかったら材料を集めてくるんだな。ルナオーラムを十分に集めてきたら作ってやるぞ。どこにあるかわからなかったら。
Under the tree? Oh, never mind. What's this?
見えてるか？あそこへ向かえばいい。
Okay. Nice. Okay, sure. Okay, let's check inventory first. The material we gather to upgrade the thing, is that the same name? I don't remember. I think this is the one. Silver Glory Blue. Or maybe this one. I don't think it's Luna Brown something. What? Bog? I don't even know if that's a thing. Anyway, as you can talk to him again. Okay, sure. Let's just continue on, I guess.
ルナオーラム。カジシが言ってたやつだな。これでユーノの弓が。
Hmm? What do you mean, huh?
旅の醍醐味。それは未知との出会い。
Never mind. Okay, so I can skip this animation, sure.
大事にしないと。
What is this? Lunarum Vogue. This already look like a bow.
ここなら簡単に邪魔されない。
What do you mean? How? Why?
もう座り込んで。相変わらず自由だな。
Huge you, spontaneous freedom.
空白。休憩も大切でしょ。早く来て。
What is that Lunarum Vogue in front of us?
まだちゃんと伝えてなかったな。今の言うのは全部の事情を把握してるわけじゃないと思うが、必ず連れ戻すから安心してくれ。
Unless it's Profolia, you just leave her behind, right?
空白がそう言うなら
That's
信じるわ。
not Profolia. Prolova, I guess. I don't. The conductor.
休んでる理由は集めた部分を軽減させるため。
Manifest. Oh, the bracelet.
さあ早く
Oh, what's that? It's young Yuno.
興ざめね。何か奥の手があるなら早く見せてちょうだい。
That look like Yuno.
私にとって勝利なんて当たり前。何も言わなくていい。私が優勝することくらい分かってるから。でもこれは始まりに過ぎない。いつかお母さんよりもすごい選手になってみせるから。欲しいものは全部手に入れて、望んだことは何だってつかむ。そんな私も悪くないわね。
I forgot to
してみせるわ。
do this. Screenshot. I forgot to get screenshot for the other one.
好きに呼んで。もちろん褒め言葉として受け取っておくわ。
Never mind. That screenshot was bad. Let's try again. Nah, this one is better. See, that's her mother, you know. And Behind her was a priestess. Is that Lilibet?
でもあなたの目に映る人が私だってどうして言い切れるの？
Are you talking to Lilibet?
これは
Oh, you can see the future.
見えない。これが運命の選択。けど私は運命に気に入られてるはずだから。私は誰よりもはっきりと見える。私が一番。でも
That's the... Ooh, what? Is this the Luna Room boat? What is that? Interesting. Why it manifests?
その様子だと前よりだいぶ良くなったようだな。
Oh, is that what you mean by fragment? That's
い
interesting.
ろいろな経験をしてこのルナオーラムのある場所で休んでアンカーした部分をユーノに戻せば良さそうだ。
Thank you for explaining that to me.
ええ、権限するごとに多くのものを受け入れることができるはず。
But why? I still don't
これ
understand
で
in the first
さ
place.
らに集められる。
Besides, the only reason we're here is so we understand Iono's past. But I need something more than that. An actual reason.
空白。やっぱりあなたは賢いのね。
As expected of the chosen one. Right? Rover. Unless you forgot your memory. Well, there we go. What is this? I can sit down again. And I can... Okay. Okay, nothing. There's no treasure. Let's continue on. Ooh, an option, a choice. Left or right? Go left where nothing is right, or go right where nothing is left. Oh, different picture. I guess we go to the... This is interesting. I mean, technically, we should go follow the foretold fate, right? But what if? What if we ignore the fate? Let's try to do the right one.
それじゃあ行きましょう。サトシの女も予言も気にせずやりたいことを選ぶの。未来という問題の答えは与えられた運命では得られないわ。
Yes, this is the right choice because it's on the right, right?
定められた結末を回避するためには遠くまで逃げてまだ見ぬ可能性を探るしかない。
Is this the right answer? I don't know, I just pick randomly. I want to choose both, but if it's possible to choose the other one? Now I wonder. Oh, cannot continue. I guess we're doing wrong. Okay, so there's no other option besides doing the exact thing they said supposed to be, unless... Okay, oh, never mind. Maybe we should keep moving forward, I guess. I don't know. We continue or we back to the beginning?
アン
Okay,
カーを継続できなくなった。
I see. I guess we can't change the future. I thought we were gonna do something else. Can we do that again? Leaving behind Venter of wrong choice on the shore of chaos. Who decided that wrong choice? Huh? Sure, let's become priestess.
この予言に従いましょう。私は自分の才能を無駄にするつもりはないし、不幸を見て見ぬふりはできない。私にしかできないなら、全部見届けてあげるわ。グラディエーターもサトシの女も同じよ。ひたすら運命に立ち向かうだけ。どこまで遠い未来に見えるか試してみればいい。
Sure. I mean, at the end of the day, you actually kind of both, I guess, both gladiator and a priestess at the same time.
アンカーが続いている。これはユウノがサトシの女になってからの思い出のようだな。
ここはエテルナ広場の市場。ちょっと行ってみてもいい？
Aeterna something I don't know.
サトシの女だって必ず予言が出せるわけじゃ。どうして？しかし、結果を知りたいんだ。全てが見えている。
I see here where they had focus item. Something happened here, something wrong happened. I never seen this location, I believe.
当時のユウノはみんなにすんなり予言を伝えて親しくしてたようだな。
そこにあるのは私の占い台なの。
Divination altar. That was the word I was talking about, not revelation. Divination.
サトシの女である私を待ってる。早く行ってみんなに予言を出さなきゃ。
誰もいない。必ず予言が出
す。No one?
サトシの女が私たちに予言を出すのね。
Who are these people? Are you normal human? Normal human? Okay, why I also sit down? Interesting.
見ない顔ね。セブンヒルズ人じゃないでしょ。
What? Who you know talk with? I don't think that's me. If this is the memory in the past.
私の名前まで事前に聞いてるなんて。
Who am I in this scenario?
いくら私が天才的なサトシの女だからって異邦人がわざわざここまで運命と未来の予言を求めに来れたわね。
More like I come to beg for answer from the past. Yes, Rover actually want to know about his past.
戻る？かっこ？何のことかわからないけど、あなたの欲しい答
Is
え
this
は
actually
そんなに
Rover
複
or
雑なのかし
what
ら？
is this scenario? I don't
ま
understand.
あ、あなたは運がいいわ。この私に予言を出してもらえるんだもの。
Who actually talking with? Is this actually Rover or someone else? Or just an altered memory depending on my answer, basically? Something like that? I don't know, maybe?
サトシの女は何でも見えるわけじゃない。でも見えたものは必ず正しいと言われてるの。けど私は違う。正しいだけじゃなくて何でも見えるわ。
Unless it's about Rover, I believe, because he is unwritten one.
炎の光に包まれた神殿の中じゃなくても私にはみんなの未来が見える。私に見えないものなんて今までなかったわ。
Are you sure about that?
それで何を用意してきたの？そこまで困ってる理由を聞いてあげるわ。
And that will be your own bracelet. Come on, man. Just play it with her. The bracelet.
少し黙って。私の目をじっと見つめて。
Sharingan.
見えたわ。何これ？空白？
Okay, so actually, is this actually real? I mean, is this something in the past? Because I don't think it is. If it's actually Rover, then this doesn't make sense. When did this happen?
過去も現在も未来も見えない。こんなことありえないわ。
Because I'm not in the program. Is this AI again? I keep talking about AI again. Yes, like you said, I'm the unwritten one, which is interesting. What is that supposed to mean? Yeah, in the beginning of the story, we come from that plane with the goddess or something in the sky. I don't remember. And then she said something I don't remember. And then we boom goes to Huanglong. But somehow we actually happen to be here in the past doing something else. But then we remove our memory, even our record, for some reason. Why? I don't know. That's the main story of the game, actually. Remembering what happened in the past. Okay, wait. Let's see. The good answer will be the second one because it's because she said something she can see everything, but now she can't. So the second one makes sense. The first one is as if I know her. I mean, as if she know me, but she not in this case. The third one was really, I don't know what you're talking about in the third one, so I choose the second one.
なんですって？ありえないわ。今度こそ。
Try again. Nothing.
どうして
Wait.
あなたがここエテルナ広場ね。
Now it's now something this. Are we changing the past or something? This happened in the past, right? The memory, but then why yes. This is something weird. Something's going on now. What's going on?
セブンヒルズに何があったの？もしかしてオーガスタたちに？いや、私はもう消えてるはず。どうしてこんなにも疲れてるの？
So, they planned for all of this. I see.
繰り返してるような感覚。
But something that I just forget something. Perhaps, okay, maybe I should recheck about in the wiki after this. If before I start the story of 2.6, if there is conversation about in any NPC in the open world in Septimon, and then I should check just before we start this quest, the same NPC are those NPC who mentioned change the world, kind of similar to what happened with Ruka Devata in Genshin. They changed the entire text about anything has anything to do with Ruka Devata. In this case, are they doing the same thing here? I don't know, since I didn't check every NPC that has says anything or something about before we start the 2.6 quest, 2.6 story quest. But maybe the wiki knows something. I will check later, I guess. Because talking about the disappear here, I should disappear by now, which means they alter the history, I guess. Memory, I don't know. Which means changing everything, including dialogue. Should be, right? But then I believe at the end of the story, will be back. So I guess that any dialogue that mentioned will be back to normal, which means I never know unless I check the wiki if it's actually exists somewhere where an NPC talking about Yuno, but no, I don't know. For the time being, at least.
私はたくさんの過去を見たよね。お母さんやサトシの女。
Hmm.
あなたもいた。あなたが何かしてくれたの？
That image there is pixelated. Interesting. Anyway, yes. So this basically in the past. During this event, during this memory in Aeterna Square. But now we connected.
俺たちは今同じ混沌の中にいる。
I don't know how it is work, but I guess.
あなたはここにいるべきじゃない。私だって本当は今頃。
Wait.
もしかして私は完全に消えることができなかったの。
But you're supposed to not be here as well. Interesting. Then why the reason? Is it because the bracelet you give me? But then again, you should know that if that is the reason. Maybe some force doing something else. I don't know. Maybe. Let's see.
なぜ何も言わず自分を犠牲にしたんだ。これが天才のサトシの女が選んだ結末なのか。
Besides, I still don't understand why she chose to disappear. Is that something that she saw that makes sure that she need to be disappear in order to change the outcome, or it just because since she don't know about the unwritten one, she just gamble and think that the best option would be to make her disappear? But maybe the other option is because I'm the unwritten one, I mean Rover, she don't need to do whatever she was doing in the past 3 years, I guess. Or prior to the past 3 years when they said about Yuno's dying. This is actually something I understand. If Yuno exists but died 3 years ago, when did Yuno become friend with Augusta? Is this younger? I mean, it's not as old as... I mean, it's not over 3 years ago. Is that what they said? I thought Augusta know Yuno for a longer time. Then again, this is actually something I don't understand. If Yuno died 3 years ago, and unless the whole memory about the gifted priestess changed, well, the other priestess actually should know about Yuno as well. Even Lilibet should know about Yuno. But the fact that they didn't, that means that Yuno also changed the memory of everyone even before the 3 years ago. Like alter every single memory of him or her on everyone. Because of that, like I said before, I want to know if there is an NPC somewhere in the upper world talking about Yuno before 2.6, then changed after the event in 2.6 part 1 after the Augusta story. I wonder if the dialogue changed. Now, that's make me curious. I will check the wiki again. Like I said before, I will check the wiki later after I finish the story on myself. If there's any, actually. Anyway, let's continue on.
そうよ。これがセブンヒルズのために私が選べる最善の結末。
How do you know it's the best? Maybe it's not. Maybe there's another option because I'm here. Possibly that's what happened after this. The best option will be something to do with Roper. We will see.
失敗して滅んで何もかもなくなってしまうの。黒潮がセブンヒルズのすべてを飲み込んで。クリフォンも黒潮からは逃げられないし。
Okay, there's something I want to talk again
ク
after
レディ
this.
エーターも黒潮に勝てない。あれは一瞬にしてすべてを飲み込んだ。跡形もなく。
I mean, she said about saving Septimon, right? Now, I'm sorry if I keep telling you about this, but yes, that's what I think about. Cristoforo. Remember Cristoforo? The event in 2.4? Isn't that the destruction of Septimon, technically? So, why have no idea about that? Hello? Can anybody tell me? I mean, of course, at the time, was not in the game. I mean, she is in the game. We just don't know about her, but technically, if she can solve the future, then she should know about Cristoforo as well, about Lupa, about the end of Septimon thingy, the whole thing, but she doesn't. At least she never told us. She only told us about this destruction, which is the cause of it, something to do with what happened in the Sanguine's Plateau, I believe. Then, what about the event in 2.4? That doesn't make sense. There's another plot hole. I hope they answer there in the future, especially in the final when we actually will be seeing again. I hope that Yuno and the rest of the crew meet Cristoforo, which at least answers some of my question about this destruction of Septimon thing. Because what happened with the event in 2.0, that doesn't make sense. I don't understand. It should be continuous. The event is continuous. It's not singular event. This is something that happened in Septimon, not just, I mean, sure, this is Yuno's story, but this is the main story, right? Technically, this is part of the main story, not companion quest, so it should be connected to what happened during 2.4. The biggest mystery about Cristoforo, in my opinion, especially we're talking about prophecy here, destruction of something, but I don't know. It's never mentioned about Cristoforo or what happened with Lupa thing. Like the current Septimon is what happened because of one of the options in the story, right? The one we follow actually, the one where we won the Great Agon. So is this Cristoforo book which currently still on course for good? Again, like I said, if the whole Rinascita is Cristoforo's story, then it all makes sense. This plot point that never get answered makes sense. But if not, I want an answer. But why? We're talking about prophecy. What do you call it? Prophecy, not prophecy. How do you say prophecy in English? Not a job, but prophecy. Let's see the actual word. I don't know the word prophecy. I mean, definition. Why they never mention about Cristoforo here? And why they didn't act again Cristoforo or Frauditus in general? If Yuno can see the future, why? I don't understand. From story's standpoint, they should know. But of course, because the order of the event is like this happened after, then this, I mean, it should be just the idea shouldn't disappear. It should still be there, in my opinion. That just doesn't make sense. But I guess enough of that. Anyway, keep in mind, Cristoforo still in my mind today. Still, maybe even until tomorrow, or I don't know how long he will be in my mind. Because when we're talking about prophecy, about faith, about someone who can see the future, shouldn't he know everything, every event, even the fall of Septimon that again happened during this 2.4, which I don't understand why they never mentioned that before. Even right now, where's Lupa? I still don't see Lupa. Why Lupa not here? Anyway, let's just continue. Enough rambling. Still, that is a plot point, a plot hole, if you say so.
最初から分かってた。
What? You know that Cristoforo will be here?
3年前から分かってたの。いつか 私は自分の存在を信用のアンカーにす
You
る
see here?
月の矢になることを
The only prophecy
その日がいつ
she
やってく
mentioned
る
here
かわからなかったし、
is
それ
always
でみんなを救える確信はなかった。
about suffering, which is the one we fought, we fight dispatch. So why not Christopher 2.4? What happened? There's still a big mystery. The more I think about it, the more it doesn't make sense it is. If Septimon has these strong people, and yet when Christophoros there, no one is fight against him, against Fraudulus in general. How? I don't understand. Especially since Yuno can see the future here. I just don't understand. Means this is focusing solely on the sovereign, not what happened in Septimon on 2.4, which I don't understand. Why? I mean, I know the reason is because the story didn't tell about Yuno and Augusta yet, but then isn't that weird if the story follow like that? Because Yuno and Augusta exist in Septimon before the story of Septimon began. Shouldn't they become part of the story, and yet should they only become relevant after the banner come out? That doesn't make sense. Characters shouldn't exist just because the banner exists. It should be exist predate the banner. If the story we following the character, if the story that we know about the character have something to do with like this prophecy about Septimon, especially Septimon, this is focusing on Septimon prophecy. What Cristoforo doing in Septimon there should be known by Yuno, but they didn't. I don't know why. Maybe they will answer that next patch, hopefully. It should make sense. It should answer. The only, like I said again and again, the only possible answer that believable for now at least is that the whole Septimon, I don't know about the whole Renacita, but the whole Septimon is actually part of Cristoforo's story. But I don't know. We will see.
でもあなたが来てくれた。悪いことを企んでる手を私から引き剥がしてくれた。未来で見た白い光と全く同じ空白だわ。
The manipulating hand behind everything. That's Cristoforo, right? Hopefully it is, because it makes sense if it's Cristoforo now. Come on,
だから
say it.
私は確信した。運命に逆らって冒涜した過去にも意味があったわ。私はやっと、すでに正解を見つけてたのね。
Really? If this is happened in the past, then which means what happened to Yono was because of us here currently. Let's see if she said something about 3 years ago. This one.
3年前から分かってたの。いつか私は。
It says here 3 years ago, which means the Yuno we talked today is actually in the present. But what? Wait a minute. Does that mean this Yuno we're talking with is actually Yuno right now, not Yuno in the past? Okay, doesn't make sense, but I don't know why. Let me show you what a better outcome look like. Exactly, just do it.
空白を背負ってるとかどんな理由があっても関係ない。俺が言うのを覚えている以上、ユーノと世界のつながりは断たれていない。
Who is the manipulating hand? Is this Cristoforo because of the red coil?
だから俺はこの混沌からあなたを連れ戻す。
漂白者。どうやら私の方法にも穴があったみたいね。過去も
Wait a minute.
現在も
From the
未
future.
来も見えない空白のもの。あなたは私が一度変えた結末をもう一度変えようと。
Are you in the present, in the past, or in the future? But you said 3 years ago, which means you are in the present then. But you're not in the present. Are you? Did you split her memory? I don't know.
まだ勝負は終わってない。私たちの戦争はこれからなのね。
Yes, because Cristoforo. Like we keep mentioning his name until it's actually true. Maybe it isn't, but I still believe that Cristoforo is behind most of things happening in Dinasita. I hope it's true because that's just the most makes sense thing.
そうだ。ユーノは自分の消失を対価として予言を変えてみせた。なら俺はユーノの存在をアンカーして、この結
You
末をもう
tried
一度
your
修正する。
existence to alter the prophecy. So the part where Augusta's supposed to die was altered, and then oh, is that Yuno's ability or something? Yuno resonance ability? She able to alter the prophecy in exchange of her own existence? If that is, that's interesting. I mean, every resonator has unique skill, I guess. But I mean, if I remember, she said something about the other thing, her ability as resonator. I don't remember what. Is that a little bit memory as well? I don't remember. But yeah, the manipulating hand, that possibly Christopher. I don't know. I just feel like it. But anyway, I just remember something before we continue. In the trailer 2.7, we actually seen Frolova and Skara. We seen Scar and Krolova, but we didn't see Cristoforo for some reason. At least in the cutscene. Maybe the big reveal will be Cristoforo or something. I mean, doing something. Because, you know, usually you didn't show the big reveal in the trailer. The fact that it didn't only show Skara and Frolova, which means Cristoforo will be someone more important than two of them in the story, at least in 2.6, I mean 2.7. Hopefully. I really wish that happened because Cristoforo is, again, I keep telling you this, but he is fascinating. The ability to make story into reality is just, I don't know, that's too OP. Too OP, some people say. I mean, I say. Anyway, let's continue.
俺の影響でユーノが進む道を決めたなら、今回も自分で進むべき道を決めてほしい。
そこまで言うなら。
そこまで言うから。Is that translate as really? I think something to do with. Let me check again.
そこまで言うなら。
I don't think it's really, but
安心して私を任せられるわ。混沌で自分を見失ったらダメよ。もちろん私も全力を尽くすわ。終着点でまた会いましょう。
fist bump? Are you gonna fist bump?
ちょっと待て。もしか
Oh,
して
I see.
ユーノになってるのか。
I mean, I think the blacksmith is technically I'm as you know. The blacksmith event in the before this.
はじめまして。
Harelius.
物なら用意できてる。少し見てほしいんだ。
Show me. Is this probably something in the past then?
仲間とカサスで襲撃にあったんだ。 黒潮から初めて見る残像が現れやがってよ。
Kasos. Okay.
これからどうすればいいか知りたいんだ。俺たちで何とかできるのか。
Oh, what is this? Inspecting omen. Rotate. It's okay. I see. Let's try. Oh, okay, so is there only one? I believe there's only one. I think just a tip. Now. Yep, white material. Oh, there's more. I think these 3 claw mark here. Probably something as well. Yep. String type. Okay. Oh, only 2 options. Okay. Look at this. This is the actual moon phase. This is
これはユーノが見ていた未来なのか。
you see here in this surrounding this basin. I don't know what it's called. This is the actual moon phase, like from full moon and then new moon. Both are actual moon phase, are real moon phase, unlike the event one, which is the one that's a bit different, weird, I guess. Anyway, let's see what image we saw here. This is the monster we saw. Okay, so this is the type of fish in Iono Sea. I see.
折れた角、目を貫いた矛、勝利、完成。戦いは困難を
So
極め、
this is where they're seeing the future.
誰も死にはしない。
She not really seeing the whole event. It's just seeing whoever won the end of what. She only saw the end of whoever she want to see, I guess. Not the whole journey from the beginning, from the start after the definition until this part in the screen. I guess, maybe, I don't know. Possibility? There's a possibility.
結果から原因を推測する。未来は定められているとはいえ、今を生きる人の可能性は未知数。
I see.
あらかじめ準備しておけば、規制を制することができる。
Does that mean the future is easily changed depending on what you want? If that's the case, then what the point of prophecy? I mean, if the future can be changed, then it's not the... That's really interesting, right? Isn't prophecy or faith something you cannot change? So that's why there's no reason to do the prophecy. But if you can change the future, then when they told about what happened, does that make the new future? I mean, does the future saw because she say something to them, or because she never saw? So this is philosophical question. Is the future that Yuno saw caused by her telling about what happened to them, or because of what happened to them, regardless whether she say it or not? I wasn't sure now. This is it's weird, right? Seeing the future is weird because of time travel and stuff. Just doesn't make sense in reality, I guess.
我々が勝利を勝ち取るとき、残像の目は矛に貫かれ、角は折れていたのか。
See?
つまり、そこが奴の
This is interesting.
勝つためのポイントになるわけだ。
If Yuno saw the future, that they win, is this because Yuno told them how to win, or because of what happened to them?
それは、ユーノが見ていた未来の全てを知っていたからだ。
Because ユーノ told them how to win, or because of what happened to them? それはユーノが見ていた未来の全てを知っていたからだ。 Because ユーノ told them how to win, or because of something else. Like, what happened if Yuno didn't tell them about this weakness? But then again, why she saw the future when they win? She is paradox. Maybe there was never future to begin with.
助かったぜ、サトシの女ユーノ。話を聞いてだいぶ安心した。
Weird.
また来てもいいか？
Sure. What is that?
サトシの女を務めてるユーノさんですよね。これは婚約者が送ってくれた愛の証です。
Samara.
このブレスレットは彼の気持ちを一番表しているはずです。最後まで私たちは愛し合って一生を過ごせるでしょうか。
I'm guessing here something bad gonna happen to his her I don't know, her husband or his boyfriend, I guess. Her boyfriend. Something bad gonna happen, right? Two hand, the help for this fall is probably between soulmate. Okay. The gem, red in blood. Okay, maybe not. This is a unique kind of bracelet. Where is it? Engraving. Oh, Gustavus. Something bad. Hopefully, because people usually don't want to believe if something bad was shown.
迷っているような破綻しかけている関係。
See, I know
二人のそんなに年を取っていない姿
something
からして
bad. I mean, not
今よ
really
りさほど
dying,
時間
but
は経っていないはず。
divorce, I guess.
間にいるのは
Usually,
二人の
people don't like it when the future is actually bad, which is now, can they change the future? Because the first one, they actually don't really change the future since they win, so we don't know if that is changing the future or not. But something like this, the future say that they will be divorced or something in the future, but is that what will change? And I don't know. Let's see.
前回ほど明確に見えない。でもこの様子だと二人の関係がい
See,
い終わ
we're
り
hoping
方
for a
を迎え
better
るこ
ending.
とはないよう
So
だ。
if we change this vision, basically the
この人は
purpose of the future is
幸せな将来を期
Wait a
待して
minute.
いるはずだが。
that the paradox I said in the beginning. If what you saw is the future, does that mean, like I said, whether they tell what you tell them or not, it will never change. So, it's just a second. Just give a hint.
サトシの女が見た結果が必ず訪れるとしたら、何を言っても変わらないはずだ。それに、
Exactly.
俺が
This is
ア
what
ド
I'm
バイス
talking
をした
about.
せいで、かえってその結果になるきっかけを作ってしまうかもしれない。
The reason the future look like that is because we told them or because we didn't told them. The same thing on the first one. So it's kind of ambiguous, right? The future. the whole prophecy thing is kind of weird in general. Anyway.
どんな結果になろうと、そこへたどり着く過程は自分で経験するものだ。
つまり結果までは見えなかったけど、今の気持ちを大切にした方がいいということでしょうか。そうですね。確かに私たちは愛し合っています。実を言うと、最初は彼と結婚するとは思っていませんでした。長い付き合いですけど、彼も私も強気な性格ですし。 ユーノさんに見てほしいと思ったのも将来が心配だったからなんです。
I don't, like I said, I don't see the point of seeing the future if they cannot be changed in the first place.
でも愛し合っている気持ちは本物ですし、彼の手を離したくはありません。
Unless it has anything to do with Rover.
ありがとうございました。サトシの女、ユーノさん。
Satoshi no Onna.
生きている間にどうしても完成させたい手品があります。だからこうして会いに来たのです。サトシの女ユーノ。あなたに私の夢が叶うかどうか予言を出していただきたい。
I think the reason why the story show us this is to prove that the prophecy is not really the prophecy in the sense that whatever happened is up to them to decide instead of the prophecy itself. What am I talking about? Anyway, let's continue.
そこをなんとか。もし手品で騙そうとしているのが運命そのものだとしたらどうでしょう。
Interesting. But Fred, I saw the statue, the small statue. You have brother? Do you have brother or something?
逆らおうと思った経験はありませんか？
I see. Unlike a twin, maybe not a twin. One is a scholar and one is a soldier, a gladiator. Switch position or something.
失礼。運命の話です。この人形はファミリーが私と兄のために作ってくれた成人祝い。兄弟の姿を模して作ったものですから、同じ形をしているのは当然でしょう。
Oh, basically you're saying if it's not for this, maybe your life will be switched or something, and the one who died will be you instead of your brother, something like that. Your brother died or something?
しかし、私たちは双子でありながら違う道を選択しました。本と武器、知識と力、私と兄。そして私は偶然、テトラゴン神殿で兄の運命を知ってしまったのです。兄は次の夏、残像によって殺されると。しかし、私の運命はサトシの女に見えなかったゆえ、こうしてあなたの前に来ました。
It's very interesting, right? If you know that you're destined to die this summer, for example, what if you don't go outside this summer? Does that change the fate or just prolong the inevitable? Like in, Final Destination kind of thing? I don't know.
運命は今回も私と兄を相反する方向へ導くのか気になりまして。
Let's see what Yuno saw. Okay, where is it? The brother. Spear. A quiet one. Wait, a quiet one. That's a hint. The mischievous one. The mischievous one. That. It's like two statues combined into one. Ah. Why they create anyway? That's old age. But this is the brother.
老年のニコラウス。安らかな死。
Wait, what?
50。いや、少なくとも 60歳は
That's not Nicholas. Is that Nicholas? But it has sword in it. Yes, intention first. What do you all want to know?
私と兄は瓜二つの顔をしています。ですから兄の性格や仕草も分かっています。その気になれば
See,
兄になりきることもできるので
you
す。
want to replace him.
おそ
So
ら
the
く
one who died will be
両
you,
親すら見分けがつかないでしょ
and your brother will be
う。しか
alive.
し運命なら見分けら
I
れ
think
る
that's
と
what
思います
happened. The
が
brother is alive until old age because of the sword and the shield behind him at the end there, which means that he's actually a fighter, not a scholar, which means the one who died was Nicholas, which means the prophecy about her brother die in summer is not actually about her brother, but a person that looked like okay, but that was a prophecy from the priestess, not you know it. So maybe it's not accurate, like because they look the same. So yes.
あなたが見た運命によれば私は年老いるまで生きていると。つまりこの夏に死ぬことはありません。
No, I believe Nicholas think that the old person is Nicholas. That means if he replaced her brother this summer, for that moment, that her brother was supposed to die, but since Nicholas think that the one in the future, the old man, is him. No, I don't think so. I think the one who died is actually you. The one in the future is actually your brother. That's my guess, based on the picture with the sword and shield.
なら兄のカイニラ
Yes,
に
I mean,
戦
carry on.
場に赴き、本物のカイニラには私のふりをして海の彼方へ行かせましょう。すべての人を騙し、運命すらも騙せば。
Technically, it doesn't really change fate. Because that's actually what happened. What you say is, what Nicholas say here is actually what the fate was supposed to be in the first place, I
私
think.
が試してみます。運命の予言を持って兄の予言を覆す。不死を
I
持って
don't think it's gonna work,
死を騙してみせましょう。
but we will see. I don't think that's what happened. I think you're gonna die, and Kyrios is his name, will be the one who died at the old age because of the sword and shield. That's just the only thing that a hint, basically. Anyway, Maya, no, never mind. It's Mia, different person. You know would do the same.
すごい。それじゃ私も信じるよ。お姉ちゃんは他のサトシの女と違うんでしょ。
Really?
これおじいちゃんが作ってくれたガラス瓶。おじいちゃんがどこに行ってどうなっちゃうのか見てほしいの。
Okay, so basically your grandpa turned into a Tasset Discord.
おじいちゃんを探しに行きたいんだ。おじいちゃん急いで行っちゃったから私に行き先を教えるの忘れちゃったの。
Or maybe she just dead, I guess, and her family just don't want to tell him. I mean her. But why I just realized something. It's called Find and Feel the Omen. Why the omen? Omen is a bad thing, right? Okay, water inside is long term. I just realized why we need to do this in the first place to tell the prophecy. That's actually very interesting. Unless the prophecy actually not prophecy, it's just something from the object itself. that tell you what's gonna happen. Wait a minute. If we saw all the objects so far, the tip of the blade, and then the bracelet that can be opened, the hand, and then the two little statue that can be separated, and right now the vial with what water inside it. Is this actually prophecy, or maybe just something else? I mean, the interesting part about this is that each object is representing about the prophecy, which is weird. Like the design of the object kind of representing the prophecy, which is convenient, I guess, unless it's actually not prophecy, just the possibility of the object itself. Close and open repeatedly. Yeah, right? Like the object here is important for the prophecy because it's not actually prophecy, maybe. It's just like, home detective taking hint from object in the crime scene or something and make a possible outcome from that hint in the crime scene, something like that. Butterfly. Butterfly, flower, garden, field. I see nothing.
何も見えないし、何もない。どうして？
Because this object have nothing to do with the grandpa, I guess.
そっか。テトラゴン神殿のサトシの女のお姉ちゃんたちが見たのと同じ。
I feel like the object that used to prophesize it means something in this, in how the divination work in the Nasita, in Septimon, or in this world in the Solaris, I guess, in general, maybe, or maybe not, maybe just Septimon, or maybe just Moon, since they're using Moon face.
闇になったらもう誰にも見えなくなっちゃうって。
I guess. I mean, yes, that's actually what I said before, that the grandfather is already dead and the family don't want to tell her about him because she's still young. But the question is, the image we saw on each object, after we analyze each object, is that has something to do with the prophecy? If so, why? Why that specific object? Can we use different objects that have nothing to do with the prophecy? Can it lead to the same conclusion or not? I don't know. We never know. But you know see that. Then why do you ask?
でも大丈夫。おじいちゃんと約束したんだ。もしお別れすることになったら、おじいちゃんのために流した涙をこのガラス瓶に集めるの。
So that's your tear.
それで、この中の涙が全部乾いたら、また会えるんだって。
So what the butterfly?
だから私、もう泣かないよ。でも涙は乾くまですごく時間がかかるんだよね。いつになったら会えるんだろう。その時、おじいちゃんはどうなってるのかな。
Swan, once you grow up, you will think differently anyway.
私いつもそそっかしいって言われるし、見つけられなかったらどうしよう。
I wanna say the real true, but it's a children, but say true. Who care about children?
そんなことない。おじいちゃんは嘘つきじゃないよ。おじいちゃんは嘘なんてつかないもん。こ のガラス瓶が違ったのかも。それかお姉ちゃんの修行が足りないの。サトシの女のお姉ちゃんたちを信じてきたのに、誰も私をちっとも信じてくれないんだ。予言なんてもうどうでもいい。私絶対諦めないから。
Sure, kid. You will grow up one day and you will realize that nothing can be done about dead people. One. Okay, what we do now? Let's check if there a treasure. Is there a treasure or not? Nope. We can save. I can skip this part. Sure. Oh.
丸3週間かけて燃えやすいものを処分したというのに、隣の売店からガスが漏れてきたせいで結局うちまで火事になってしまった。
You can't change the future.
予言通りに。
Exactly. Maybe it is the thing called self-fulfilling prophecy. Basically, the reason why this happened is because of the priestess actually told him what happened, and so the thing happened because of that. In the sense that it's better to not know what happened in the future. Maybe, who knows, but we don't know now. Once it happened, you don't know which one is the better option.
二度と故郷に戻れなくなったのさ。運命を傍観する者は生と死の重みを理解してるんだろうか。
I can't really walk with on PC it's easy, but on mobile it's kinda different.
サトシの女と運命に感謝します。希望を捨てかけていました。ですが、あの方が予言を見てくれたおかげで、私は聖戦の林ではぐれた子供を見つけることができたのです。
What that's supposed to mean?
サトシの女と運命に感謝します。希望を捨てかけていました。ですが、あの方が予言を見てくれたおかげで、私は聖戦の林ではぐれた子供を見つけることができた。
This one is interesting. Lost child. Maybe Conan the detective job, I believe. Maybe detective is a priestess.
バードの折れた左足を見ると思うんだ。もっといい方法はなかったのかってな。予言に頼らず別の人に矛を渡しておけばバードは怪我しなくて済んだんじゃないか。
Yep. The only thing is regret, right? If something doesn't happen what you want to be.
スタッフはいなくなりました。最初から分かっていましたよ。永遠なんて
This is the one.
ありえないことくらい。けど、あの気持ちは本物でした。今を生きるしかないです。
What? It's glitching. I don't see what is that.
どれだけ苦しかったとしても。
Did Gustavus live or die? If it's live, then I don't know. What is Gustavus?
カイミラは船の上で残像に襲われて死にました。そして私は不死の予言でカイミラの代わりに戦場に出たところ、
What?
重傷を負い生ける屍となってしまいました。60歳、この不自由な体で何十年も生き続けるだなんて、これが運命を愚弄した罰でしょうか。
Wait, so actually you can change but why the sword and shield in the future picture? I don't understand that part. And something I don't understand, why did Kyrion, I mean, just stay home? Isn't that the safest place? I mean, how do you meet a Tasset Discord in your home, in the city, with guard around? Maybe Tasset is up here or in air, but the change is lower than traveling somewhere. That's dumb, in my opinion. But still, the picture doesn't really. I mean, I guess the hair technically look like. What is the name again? I forgot. It's like his hair, not Kyrion hair, because it's like a mirror. But still, I mean, that sword and shield throw away the hint. I don't know why the sword and shield was there. Maybe because people still think that was Kyrion, I guess. Exactly. He's still a kid from the silhouette. Is that it? I mean, that was make sense. This one was make sense. Dead is dead.
少し休んだらアンカーした思い出のつながりをユーノの一部に戻そう。
I don't know if different answer means something, but I guess it will end the same way anyway. Bracelet too.
誰よりもはっきりと見えるのに、私だけがたくさん見えてるのに、他の人には見えない先まで見えてるのに。
Especially you see your mother die.
どうして一番肝心なところで目を閉じて逃げ出してしまったのよ。
But based on the thing we saw from the four example, the fate cannot be changed. I mean, the outcome is still the same, but you can't change the process, I guess.
あと少し、ほんの少しだけなのに、無意識に目を。そのせいで私は具体的な因果関係を見ることができなくなって、
Causal chain? What's
止めるチャンスを失った。
actually what happening now with the rover and Yuno?
あれ以来、何に対しても目を開いて必死に見ようとしてきたわ。私は運命と見つめ合う席に座った。できるだけ多く、はっきりと未来を見るために。それが円満なものでも、悲惨なものでも、生まれてくるものでも、壊れていくものでも構わなかった。
Yes, and yet you didn't see Cristoforo what doing in Septimon 2 patch ago. That's weird.
最後まで見届けるの、すべての運命を。だってこれは誰よりも強い私にしかできないことだもの。
でもけど
サトシの女の予言が完璧だったらよかったのにな。
I don't think so.
そしたら不幸を避けられたのに。
I mean, if they tell you what's gonna happen, that it will happen unless the unwritten one appear.
運命が本当に存在しているのなら、不幸も避けては通れないでしょう。
Exactly. Yes, Nicholas, this is the person. Yep, Nicholas' hair is the mirror of Kirion's hair, and the one who died in the old age was actually looked like Nicholas' hair, but I still think because of the hint, the sword and shield, I thought it was Kirion, but I guess it is Nicholas. And still, the people think that was Kirion. I guess Nicholas never told people about who she is until he died. Maybe.
結果が分かっていたら家庭には価値がないんですか？
Exactly, that's what I mean. Tell about the journey, not the destination.
人の一生が最初から決まってるなら、知っても知らなくても一緒。
Exactly. I don't think there's the point to know about the prophecy. Anyway, just do your life. Do it. Like normal people. I
見
don't
て終わり。
see the future.
どうやって期待に応えたらいいのよ。
How even they are
私の予言
prophecy in
に
the first place? That's interesting.
意味はあるの？
Don't know. Maybe it's not. Strongly, maybe not. Because unless underwritten one become part of the story, now that could change the fate. Possibly, like what happened right now here with Rover and Yuno. Is it bigger? Look like bigger. It's look bigger, or maybe it's just different location. There's no point on saying prophecy in the first place. Just do your life the way
見
you
ること
want to
自
be.
体は簡単よ。でも結果は違う。
Maybe that's the reason why she didn't saw Cristoforo, because she stopped seeing the future at least 3 years ago. That could answer my question. Since Cristoforo happened like a few months, I guess, maybe a week or month, depending on when they start the project. So it's still recent compared to 3 years ago. The fate with Sovereign, but I mean they can saw. I mean can saw what happened in the 3 years in the future, but she didn't know everything in between. That I mean, just like the prophecy, I guess you only see one segment of the future, not the process. It is what it is.
あなたは自分の目で過去の私と現在の私を見た。二人の私が重なり合ったことで完全な私が生まれたの。
Oh, that's the temple. This looks like the temple. Is this the prophecy about the future of Semtimon? Did finally they gonna tell us about the mural? About the different mural in the underground and the surface?
また予言を出しているのか、ユーノ。荒野で初めて会った時、ユーノは言ったな。太陽の輝きがごとき栄光が降り注ぎ、 世は人々に敬われる存在となる。
Wait a minute. Like the first time we met on the plains. Okay, so they're not childhood friends. They meet someday in the plane. Is this the plane when Yuno died 3 years ago? Or something else? But one that would earn me respect, which means this is before Augusta become the leader. I don't know what they call the leader in here. I don't remember. Wait a minute. When did Augusta become Septimon leader? Is it 3 years ago? Maybe. Wait a minute. I just remember something. Yes. When was she become the leader? The Epor? Is it Epor? I don't remember what they called it. Now, if that's the case, then it makes sense. I guess the timing was there all along.
正直に申せば、あの時は真に受けていなかった。
What your eyes there? Looking at Rover.
世は欲しいと思えば、予言など気にせず、自らの力で手に入れてきた。だからこそ予言通りの結果になった時、世は腹が立った。自分で人生を切り開いてきたというのは思い上がりに過ぎなかったのか。これまで経験した出来事はどれも運命によって定められていたのか。
In that case, that makes sense that Augusta didn't know about Yuno. Because if actually 3 years ago is the last time they meet, which means the only time they meet, maybe, and after that the memory alter began or something, I don't know, but we'll see.
こう思わせることで、運命は人の野生を奪う。荒野を走るハイエナをおとなしいウサギに変え、飼いならそうとしているのだ。
But still, the priestess should know about Yuno. Even though she died 3 years ago, at least how she looked like still known to the priestess or some people in Septimon, since she's famous. And I mean, I said before in the last scene that she don't do a prophecy anymore because it doesn't matter. But then again, if you think about it, in 2.4, I believe when we first meet Yuno and Augusta, I guess, she says something about prophecy in Stadium, if I remember, right? Uncovering the secret of the family that was hired Lupa. Is that have anything to do with prophecy? I don't really remember, but I believe it is. It is. If it's not, then yes. But if it is, then how did she just know about Cristoforo? Again, my big question in the beginning. Anyway, let's continue on.
そして言うの。お主の目には運命が見えた。それは月のように澄み、遠く冷たかった。
Yes, in the belief in prophecy. I think I'm Yuno right now.
その逆。世は心の底からサトシの女たちの力を認めている。結果から原因を推測。我々は予言を通して先んじて未来のことを知り、正しい解決策を考え
That's
出して
something I understand, the paradox of prophecy. If you see in the future, the future you seen is because they told you about that future or because they didn't told you. Is it before or after they told you? So yeah, again, like I said before, during the divination, the prophecy is kind of weird. The paradox in it, like if they, what is inside, if that actually mean nothing. In case of the prophecy we show, actually after we told, or maybe before, or I don't know. Like I said, the paradox.
これまでのセブンヒルズの予言もそうだ。サトシの女たちはあらかじめセブンヒルズに降りかかる最悪を予言してくれた。
That's interesting.
そしてそれを解決してくれる英雄王の存在も見た。
I guess the word Augurius has something to do with the prophecy of Septimon, which happened maybe once a year. If that's the case, they should know about Cristoforo. Why nobody talk about Cristoforo during the Septimon's Augurius? Augurius, how do you say it? We're only talking about sovereign, the false sovereign, which is interesting, but not Cristoforo. Why?
世もセブンヒルズの民と同じように予言の庇護を受けてきたのだ。最悪は解決できるかどうか、英雄王は誰なのかなど、一度たりとも我々が決めた試しはなかった。
And speaking of hero, what if videos have anything to do with this story? Why him? Why? Who chose him? Cristoforo again? My question is.
では定められた運命のまま生きるしかないのなら、見えたところで何の意味がある。もし見えたのが滅びの運命だけで解決策が存在しなければ、サトシの女はどうなるのだろうな。
Unless the unwritten one exists.
運命に従い言葉を伝えるだけのしもべか、それと時代の先を走る探求者か。
Where are we? When are we?
昨夜リリベルのばあさんから聞いた。新しいセブンヒルズの予言が出たそうだ。前回の予言を最後に見えていなかった
When is this happening?
セブンヒルズの未来がようやく見えるようになった。未知なる最悪が間もなく襲いかかる。
Is this Cristoforo?
終焉を迎え
The
る。
Leviathan thingy? Next patch? Probably? Maybe?
けれども未来はおぼろげにしか見えなかったよ
Yep,
うだ。
because it's unclear.
ゆえに最悪の原因も次の英雄王も
Okay,
わか
so
ら
they
なかったと
didn't
聞
see the
いた。
hero as well. Or maybe, I don't think this is the Cristoforo event in 2.4, right? There's no way.
元老院の奴らは待つ構えを見せている。解決策の予言が見えるのも時間の問題だと思っているのだろう。お主はテトラゴン神殿にこもって未来を待つよりも外に出て皆と過ごす時間が好きだろう。元老たちがサトシの女に定めた掟や束縛を嫌っていることは
Is this
重
before
々分かっている。
before the hunt? The one when we seen Augusta and Yuno in the tall building, I mean in the main building and the roof, talking to each other.
しかしユーノが予言にあった天才である以上、リリベルは他のサトシの女の誰よりもはっきりと未来が見えているはずだ。
I mean the way Augusta talk here a bit different than the Augusta we know when she talked with Yuno in the roof. That's something going on here.
何の方向性も手がかりもなければ助けもない状況で、ただ一人セブンヒルズに終焉をもたらす運命を直視する勇気があるのか。
Okay, we have a
セブン
choice.
ヒルズを救えるほどの因果を見つけることはできるのか。
Are you talking to Yuno, Augusta, or someone else, or to me, the player? I wanna see the wrong ending first. I believe the right ending was the right choice, so we choose the left one for the time being. I wanna see what happened if when we were wrong.
私に予言を求めてきた人は数えきれないわ。一度たりとも出し惜しみはしなかったけど、気づいてしまったの。私が今までしてきたことは運命をそのまま伝えてるだけだって。私の予言があってもなくても未来は変わらない。 運命が定められているのなら、見えたところで何の意味があるの？
Unless the unwritten one exists, which is probably what happened, which is the right choice. This is the wrong choice, right? See? Yep, exactly. Because wouldn't wait. She chose.
アンカーを継続できなくなった。
She chose. Okay, so I guess this is the only woman here. Who is this? The vase fault itself. Why is the Augusta? The puzzle. Okay. So yep, exactly as I thought. We choose to make a prophecy.
セブンヒルズに終焉をもたらす運命を直視する勇気があるの。
Which is where we saw
わかったわ。
the
それじゃあ
unwritten one.
予言の結末を私が教えてあげる。終焉でも未来でも構わないわ。本当にはっきり見えるのなら、英雄王を見つけられるのなら、私は予言と向き合える。だってそこには意味があるから。
Wait a minute. If this is happened, is this 3 years ago? Because if this is not 3 years ago, then wait, that's mean. Wait a minute. Is the 3 years ago thing is the fabricated memory made by Yuno? Which means the actual event was actually what we saw throughout the series, like in 2.4 when Yuno saw up first time, and then the whole 2.6 event, the first half, that's actually the real one. And this thing about 3 years ago was actually a made-up story by her because of the prophecy to change the outcome, I guess. But then, what Avidius have anything to do with all of this? I mean, we saw Avidius in 2.7 trailer, which means he probably important for some thing in the future.
もう一度
I don't know
か
how
つてユーノが下した選
or
択を
why.
見よ
This is, but this is the start of the.
あの場所、どこか懐かしいわ。少しは休憩できそうね。わからないわ。でも、何か特別な気配を感じる。あそこで何かしたような記憶が。きっと、大切なことがあったに違いないわ。
This is something about faking the reality thingy that happened in this
今まで行
location.
ったどの場所でも、こんなに強い感覚はなかった。
And this is also the place where we will change the future. I mean, the story or the
こんな
present
に荒れてもなければ、
all time.
静かでもなかったはず。もっと人はいたし、明るかったわ。すべての始まりを思わせる場所で。
The statue is everywhere in Sangwis Plain.
任せろ
I mean, Sangwis Plateau.
混沌よ。私たちの存在に気づいたようね。
Wait,
混
is
沌の
chaos a thing?
決心だわ。
Manifestation of chaos?
悪霊はこの手
I
で
thought
裁く
chaos is a realm. I mean, this is.
あ
I
と
don't, I don't understand. What is a chaos?
聞いてみよう
Will we ever heard about chaos again in the future?
この手で裁く
Or this is just the only time we will ever saw chaos
潮祭よすべて
as
を
a
裁
thing?
け
I mean, as a
風よ
気をつけて。近
not
寄って
as
き
a
たわ。
thing, as as a concept.
ここまでして私を閉じ込めておきたいのね。
But why? Cristoforo? I will keep mentioning Cristoforo anywhere I can.
悪行はこの手で裁く。
This look like Ing. Ing, you know what happened with
俺の
Ing?
番だ。荒波を押し戻せ。
A quail. And you know what a quail is? To write. And you know what write is? The story. And who has read quail? Cristoforo.
聞いてみよう。
Every road, every story lead to Cristoforo. I'm sure of it. Oop, cutscene. This is the same. Yes, what is it?
始まりの場所。
Oh, begin.
結末を迎える場所。私に構わず逃げて。あそこ。
This is something that happened with a storekeeper. What is that?
あそこに黒潮が押し寄せてきた。飲み込まれてしまう前に早く行こう。
It's fine. There's
これは
no.
混沌の仕業か。
Oops, never mind. You mean it started with C? C mean Cristoforo.
もっと急がないと
Chaos,
間に合わな
Cristoforo.
くなる。
Same thing.
よし。それ。あそこだ。
Start with C. C for Chaos, C for Cristoforo.
それ。行こう。混沌の化身。ユーノをどこへ連れて行く気だ。どうやって探そう。
Where is this place in real
ユー
life?
ノに言われて来てみたが、何か思い出せるのか。
Hmm.
どこが特別なんだ。結末を迎える場所
When
とは
it all
一
ends.
体。ここを離れる方
Something
法
2 years
があるのだ
ago?
ろう。
Something to do with how she rewrite the history?
これはユーノが導きを残してくれたのか。
Lunarum book. Hmm. Oh, never mind. What's that? I seen this before. What is this?
あの動物たち、黒潮さえなけりゃとっくに倒せてるのによ。
Why I feel like I seen this before?
アンカーストーンが起動する前に壊されちまった。
Yes, it's uncursed.
何もかも。
Why we can see the past? I think there's a lot of item that make us able to see the past, from the bullying compass thingy and then whatever this thing, and I feel like this is for convenience, but I'm not. I mean, I don't mind, but it's interesting. It's just everything can be seen the past event right now.
ハーベル、やっぱ来るんじゃなかったんだ。全滅だよ。あのサトシの女は正しかった。あいつ、なんで俺たちと一緒に。
Is this what happened 3 years ago? But the event with Augusta, is that 3 years ago as well? I don't know. It didn't tell the timeline. Something bothering me. When event took place is what make me confused. Because of there are two timelines here, similar to whatever in the story with Cristoforo in 2.4.
歴史を感じる。
Okay, why here? コラン。
ひど どい石灰化だ。これはきっとさっきの黒潮よりもずっと凄まじかったはず。
Let's reflect the tree in that location. The tree, the blue tree, the tree with the blue leaf. But this time there's no leaf, just
前に言う
a
のが言
dead
ってい
tree.
た大切なことが関係しているのだろうか。
Before she was taken. I want to know the timeline. Sword, blood, or maybe the book.
最初はダビドとリリー、次はアリーとヴィンセントとペルラ、それからナンサー、お願いだ、サトシの女ユーノ、前に出してくれた予言のように助けてくれ。あの時は矛で残像を仕留めるように教えてくれただろう。また予言を出してほしい。あなたなら見えるはずだ。
But this is the guy in the first definition. Aurelius? I don't remember that name.
殲滅だなんて。一緒に来たのは俺たちが死んでいく様を見届けるためなのか。
もうここまでね。黒潮の侵食の範囲が広すぎる。黒潮がある限り動物たちを捕まえることはできない。月明かりならあの化け物を権限させて牽引することもできたはずなのに、月まで黒潮に飲まれかけてるわ。
This is not Serena Spear, right? The Chaos Realm. Oops. I was taking something off there, I don't see that. This is the Priestess Candle.
どこか懐かしいな。これもサトシの女の食材なのか。どうしてこんなに壊れてるんだろうか。
Oh, magic. I have the ability to do this. Interesting.
運命は心を開いた。導きに従い、何度も果てまでたどり着いては結末を見る。頭がもげ、涙が乾こうと英雄王は現れなかった。もっとたくさん、もっと遠くへ。英雄王は現れなかった。疑えない、変えられない。英雄王は現れなかった。サトシの女は正しい。でもその正しさが憎い。それはセブンヒルズの失敗を意味しているから。失敗。どうして失敗するの。
もし見えたのは滅びの運命だけで、運命のまま生きるしかないのなら、
その時になったらサトシの女は何になるの。セブンヒルズはなくなる。何もかもなくなる。全てを見たサトシの女だけが生き延びる。
This is similar scene with Lupa. Maybe not.
なぜなの。昼夜を問わず何百日も運命に近づき、終焉を直視してきた。できる限りのすべてを見たわ。寸分の情報も見逃さずにね。でも無数の運命の中でセブンヒルズが助かる未来は一つもなかった。
Like Doctor Strange?
これが答えだとでも言うように。
What is Door's hand? Okay, that's the
滅
people.
びの運命をセブンヒルズ人に伝えれば、最悪が待つ未来を受け入れて感謝するとでも。
Is this the Cristoforo event? I still think about Cristoforo. It's just, I don't know. Because of what happened in 2.4, it screw my mind.
サトシの女は何がしたいんだ。
サトシの女に何ができるんですか。
もうはっきりと見えているんでしょう。
もう何度も見ていたんじゃないの。
もう答えを知ってるんだよね。
The unwritten one.
そうね。もっとはっきりした未来も見えたかもしれないけど、これが最後だって自分を納得させればよかった。
Christopher.
分かってる。でも受け入れるわけないでしょ。悔しいもの。
Okay, what is this? Standing up?
一体どうしてこんなにも私たちの存在を否定するの。何をもってしてセブンヒルズの結末を定めたのよ。
Damn right. Cristoforo, do you hear that? Wait, the other way around. Wait, no. Oh, what? Wait, what? Okay, this one is different. Oh, I can actually make it up and down infinitely. Oh, this is cool image. Ah, shit.
確定性なんて所詮は運命が決めたもの。未知の自由こそ私たちの誇りよ。運命を伝えるだけの道具、ただの傍観者。それが私に課された決まりだとしたら、抗ってみせるわ。この弓を手に取って退ける。
Crush it. Bam.
一度だけでいい。一度だけでも運命は変えられることを証明するの。そうすればこの結末も。
This is cool image. Let's screenshot this. What is it?
待て、サトシの女言うの。本当に俺たちと一緒に黒潮と戦うのか。あんな結末を見たのに。
I mean, this end they're talking about, is this actually the one with Sovereign or something else? Maybe it's not Sovereign in the end. How did she know it is the Sovereign? Maybe it is the Leviathan, which means Christopher again, which is 2.7. So yeah, we still doesn't know the ending of Fatima, or it is 2.4. So many possible. I mean, basically, there's every chance that Septimon will fall technically. So yeah, it's, I don't know which event or when event it is, but it will be happen someday in the future, in a million years possibly. I mean, who knows, right?
もちろんよ。
The unwritten one.
これが私のやりたいことだもの。欲しい答えは自分で掴むしかないわ。
So interesting when they doing this. Why Augusta not invited? I mean, and when this happened and why? Is this the hunt in the previous hunt 3 years ago? There's so many questions of when the timeline is. That's my biggest question since the beginning. All this event is shown. I don't know when this took place. I don't know the real one either, because of the, I don't know, so many things that I don't understand. The timeline, something I don't understand. What is this? Okay, it's Spanish. The moon with ink, with the dark tide. It's already 2 hours actually, but I think we almost finished, so let's just continue. Unless my battery is almost over. Oh, a tree. I see, so it's become a tree. I forget about this. Okay, the true, the bow. How do you know that? What? Yes, how did you know I was? How do you know? Who are you? Who are you? Are you the father, actually? Who are you? Yeah, I was gonna ask that. How do you know that?
それを俺に聞くのか。現実に生きてる人が混沌にやってくる理由なんて、何か連れ戻したいものがあるからだろう。
Are you Stibila, husband, aka Yunus, father?
お前の腕についてるそれは、あの子とつながってる。これがアンカーじゃないなら、なんだって言うんだ？
That mark in your head, I mean, in your head, yes, in your face. I mean, are you someone important?
二つ目の質問も、これまたおかしい質問だな。
What do you mean? Because you are the father, yes.
ここまでの道のりで、サトシの女やグラディエーターとたくさん会ってきただろう。その中には、
The
お
priestess,
前に予言を求める
gladiator,
人
and
がい
many
たはず
other
だ。
chasing prophecy.
けど、奴らが誰なのか、お前は気にしてなかったじゃないか。
Exactly. You seem to know a lot more than you're letting on. Is this Yunus' father? Who are you?
じゃあ、どんな答えが欲しい？
お父さん。
ただの鍛冶師で、とっくにこの世を去った武器屋。
はい。You are the father. Because the blacksmith.
とある娘の
See?
父親。
I knew it. Then why did you say in the beginning, I can call you Yuno something? Like, what? I mean, I already suspected you are the father of Yuno because of the story we told that Yuno's father is a blacksmith. Was a blacksmith, I guess, because I guess you died sometime in the future. I mean, in the past. I don't know when.
それとも彼女の混沌が映し出した過去の姿。
Huh? A reflection of her past? I mean, yes, that's what I meant. I mean, I thought we are in the story during this whole chase. But I guess since you are the father, you actually know that who I am. But what do you mean by a reflection of her past in the chaos? Does that mean they are a reflection of her future in the chaos? Or present, maybe?
もちろんさ。だが、俺の正体と同じように深掘りする価値はない。大事なのは、俺じゃなくてお前の方じゃないか？
I guess look like her mother more than her father.
気づいてるだろう。ルナオーラムのあるところで休めば、記憶とつながりが彼女の一部に戻ることくらい。ユーノが元の姿を取り戻すに従って、ルナオーラムもどんどん大きくなっている。
Why you here? How you here? What is this place? What is the chaos? What is happening? I mean, I know the purpose of this is basically we know about history, past, but what the context in the story is supposed to mean, I don't know.
だが、お前のそばにいた彼女の虚栄は混沌に奪われた。まだ完全なユーノとは言えないからな。しかし、このルナオーラムは、お前らが少しずつ育てたものだ。
Is this C for Cristoforo?
今のお前に選択肢はあるのか？ルナオーラムを残して新しい虚栄を探すのも手だ。これさえあれば十分だろ
う。Find a new specter to follow. How? Maybe there's Luna Room will lead me to you, the actual Yuno, the real Yuno.
それとも、このルナオーラムで弓を作るか？
Maybe I will forge it into a moon. To make a choice now.
ルナオーラムを育てる理由は最初から弓を作るためだろ
う。Maybe make a bracelet?
ここに来た理由もそれと同じだ。ユーノをアンカーして連れ戻す。
Still don't understand why she chose. Maybe we'll get answer from her next.
苦労して育てたルナオーラムだぞ。ここで切ってしまったら今までのアンカーが無駄になる可能性もある。最初からやり直しになるかもしれない。次もうまくいく保証はどこにもないぞ。それでも切っていいのか？
This anchoring. Have we seen this word before? Now that I think about it, maybe we see somewhere because I haven't done a lot of character story and also expedition quest. This concept of chaos and anchoring is new to me. Maybe this or only time that this happened, or maybe something already happened in this different story in the past that I haven't known of. Or maybe in the future we also meet this thing again. Maybe.
ましてや、繰り返される混沌の中に長くとどまっている彼女は、昔のような戦う意志を失っている可能性だってある。
For so long, so. Well, if that the case, does that mean that the actual history was the 3 years ago? Then, what was when we saw Yuno in that 2.0 up until today? Was that a lie? A fabricated history? Which I still confused now. This kept flip-flopping. Is the real the real history the one that Yuno die or the one that Yuno live? I confused now.
本当に確定的な選択肢を捨てて不確定な道にかけるのか？
戦う意志を失う。 あなたが何を知っているのかはわからない。でも俺の知ってるユーノはそう簡単にくじけない。
It's a good picture. I should screenshot it.
この弓をユーノが必要としてるなら俺が持っていかないと。
光の導きに従ってここまでたどり着いたのかと思ったが、まさか逆とは。お前の歩いてきた道が輝いているのか。そうか。的を狙った矢が必ず命中する弓術もすごいが、命中した場所を的にしてしまうとは。言ったはずだが、俺は鍛冶師だ。お前が望むなら作ってやろう。さあ、やっちまえ。
Are you hitting this tree? Cutting down the tree? I think we did. What? Okay. Once more. Third time the charm. Okay, it's more than 3. Interesting. Usually 3 is the right. Okay, 4. Why 4? I don't know. It's the rose mirror, but the color is not red because we in the chaos, I guess. Cutscene. Ooh, the rose. Where? Where is this? Is this chaos? Is this what happened when you go in this vortex?
ユーノ、サトシの女、ユーノ。
またこれ。頭がクラクラして手足が水から上がった時のように重い。広場の台座で漂白者に出会ってから。
Where is this and when is this? Yes, it's more like when. When is this?
帰ろう。サトシの女ユーノ。
Aurelius. アレリウスです。
アベル、どうしてあなたが。私は混沌に引き込まれたはずじゃ。
Wait, where and when is this? I know where. I think this is some Plato, but
ここは3年前、最後に出した予言にあった。聖戦の果て、黒潮が氾濫して生まれた戦場なの。
If this is the sea, then what the I don't understand now. Which one is the real memory? I'm confused.
サトシの女ユーノよ。ここまでついてきてくれただけでもう十分だ。
When is
あなたの
this?
予言通り正体は全滅した。俺たちは死ぬ運命だったのさ。テトラゴン神殿に戻るんだ。あそこがあなたのいるべき場所なんだろう。俺も、俺の行くべき場所へ行く。
They said this 2 years ago.
3年前、最後に出した予言にあった。
So this is Iono with the future memory.
黒潮が氾濫して生まれ
Going
た
back.
戦場なの。
I mean, not going back. Go into the location of the past within the chaos, I believe. Possibly.
冗談じゃない。私を舐めないで。
Look at the petal, the rose petal.
行き先もやることも全部私が決める。
Or maybe not. What is represent of? We're playing as her, yeah. Okay, so is this in the chaos? I believe so. This took place in 3 years ago. Yes, the timeline. Again, like I said, the important is the timeline. So far, I don't know which each scene took place. Is this 3 years ago, or is this in the chaos, representing the memory of Yuno? Not actually in real life, probably not in real life, obviously. This is chaos, but still. What happened 3 years ago? Now that I think about it. Did Yuno fake her memory? Fake her death? But then in the present, it's become reality that something, that everything that happened after the event 3 years ago changed to what it possibly become when Yuno did what she did, or something. I still don't understand. Let's just follow the story. Maybe they will give you an answer. I hope they did. This is, I already know how to use her. Okay, this is a bit different. Why her skill didn't... Wait, something happened. Why did her forte didn't fill up? Why her fault? I mean, this is tutorial, right? I guess this is tutorial. This is the Han? 3 years ago. For Septimon, this is Sparta. Oopsie, what happened? Is this what happened 3 years ago, or this is just a recreation of what happened 3 years ago but with different outcome or something? Unless we know the end, we know for sure if this is something that recreation of 3 years ago event, or something that will change what happened 3 years ago from the perspective of the future, from, I don't know, the chaos. Anyway, let's see.
しく黒潮の中に消えなさい。
Wait a minute, I just realized something. There reason why we cannot use her bow, because 3 years ago her bow was not made yet, I believe. I guess that's what happened. That's why I cannot transform into her, you know, the full moon mode. I don't know what you say there. Which means the prophecy we saw in the underground, which is we saw a giant look like a moon, a crescent moon, which is actually a bow. That's actually the actual prophecy in the future. I mean, the one that the mural, the middle part of the mural that was hidden or something. I guess that's what happened. 3 years ago, she still don't have the bow, and then we give her the bow or something. It still happen in the future, but this is in the chaos, so it's actually not the actual future. I mean the actual past, but something that possible or something with. I still don't know how timeline work. I see how this event here affecting 3 years ago event. I don't know. We will see, but I guess that what gonna happen. Something to do with the bow. We'll give you know her bow, and then something happen and change. Maybe. Is this the wedges? Is that sovereign? So huge. Aha, I know it. The bow, the bow.
違うわ。結末が決まっていても避けられないとしても私は受け入れない。ルネホーラムが生い茂ってる。今の私に導きは必要ない。この矢が向かう先をまたにしてみせるわ。
The screenshot. I can't screenshot that. See, yeah, the reason why you can use her second form and this because of this happening. It's part of the story. My question is this the past or what happened here? I still have no idea when is this happening. We will review all this event after we finish this. I mean, we will see how it ends first before we do that. So many questions, especially the timeline. Okay. What? this? Sequence 6? You know? I still don't understand the timeline. This is something I want to know.
言っただろう。その結末、俺が修正すると。
Okay. Still, I don't know what's happening. Where are we? Oh, I see. It's not in the wedges. It's something else. It's below the tree. The tree. Is almost this light? Are we actually there? Or it just showing the location where we go into this dungeon area? This looks very different. Yep, this is not that location. Just the end. How to enter the location, we go that place. Show light here. Okay, what happened next? What is this? Completely restored. Yep, this is in the chaos still, right?
ええ、私たちは生と死、
Oh,
存在と消失の混沌から出てきた
okay.
わ。
So where are we now?
導きの流れでもなければ、運命に定められた結末でもない。あなたと私、二人のやり方で。それに引き換え、目の前に現れたのは。
Shiro, Zirashi. An unwritten, I mean, it's look like a sky in the sun.
そうね。どこまでも広がっていく果てしない空白。かつてあなたから見た空白よりも、最後に私が見た未来よりも
When
ずっと広い
is
わ。
this? Where is this? I still have so many questions.
これが結末に修正を加えた結果かしら。
What do you mean? I don't know. Can you go back to reality? I want to know what happened with the people around me now.
ごちゃごちゃしてる混沌や誰かに与えられた唯一の正解じゃなくて、自分で掴み取る無限の可能性。
What do you mean?
何もないように見えるけど、それは何にだってなれる証拠。これが空白の本当の意味なのね。
Sure. What? Don't talk with
そろそろ
riddle.
ここから出ましょう。
Exactly. Why I wanna see the outside world? What's going to happen? And can you explain the timeline now? Let's see. How the story? Which story is real? Which was this fake? And what happened? What actually happened? What is 2.4 a fake story? So many things, so many questions. But that was cool. When she become multiply Kagebunshi no Jutsu. Is that G6? Not sequence 6. Is Lilibet still here? Okay, nobody here. Maybe she in the
ちょ
temple?
っと待て。なぜ俺だけ帰ってきたんだ。
Because this is the memory where she alive. The whole story of 2.4 when we meet her, and then up to the end of 2.6 in the beginning, the first fight happened all exactly as it is
ユーノ
in the temple. Maybe she will come back now.
混沌の入り口がなくなってる。
Mhm.
リリベルのおばあさんもいない。アンカーは失敗したのか。
Should go back to the temple.
ユーノはまだ混沌の中に。確かにユーノと俺は最後までたどり着いたはずだ。
There's still many questions I wanna
もしか
ask.
してこれこそ俺が修正を加えた結果なのか。
This reality altering event. So many questions. Is this Christopher doing again? I will keep saying that until it was seen on screen. We go to the temple, right? Exactly. Is this a dream? What happened? What's the reality?
いつか私がわがままに言っても許してくれるでしょ。
Okay, autonomous.
誰にとってもブレスレットの持つ意味がなくな
This
っ
is
た
the
としても
event before we enter
あなただけは例
the
外で
thing
あっ
is.
てほしいの。
Can Abi talk?
空白のもの結局
This is
忘
yep.
れられるのが
This is the same event we saw. Why you don't show the event in 2.4?
予言になかった
Now I wasn't sure myself. Are those exist or not? So many questions.
本当にそんな日が来たら忘れた方が楽かもしれないけど
So what's actually happening?
とりあえず受け取る気はないわ。
Let's do that.
話さないわ。話す気なんてない。混沌で自分を見失ったらダメよ。もちろん私も全力を尽くすわ。終着点ね。
Wait, why are we go here? Where
風の
is this?
導きのままに。
Why Hunter then instead of the temple? Interesting. Okay, I get too far. Where are we again? Oh, it's close to the beginning of the story. By moon
リリベルのおばあ
faded
さんの
light.
姿がない。あそこにいるサトシの女たちに聞いてみよ
出ましたわ。
Also said what?
変だと思いませんか？セブンヒルズの予言が見えないからといって一面が白になっているのはどうして？ リリベルおばあ様が言ってましたわ。予言の書に上書きされたような痕跡が見つかったと。
Wait a minute. I have a guess here that the mural in the temple will be different. I don't know why. I have a feeling. We will see though.
はい、まるで物語に新たな。え、もしかして空白を背負うものですか？本物とお会いできるなんて。
Where she went?
おばあ様なら先ほど戻ってきたところですよ。
Underground. Okay, the location we first saw.
地下に行ったのかもしれません。どういうわけか今日は立て続けに問題が起きてまして、ずっと下に交流されていたウィディウスさんも通りすがりのサトシの女から予言の話を聞くと突然激高して勝手に出て行ったのだとか。おばあ様はおそらくその問題に対処してるのかと。アビディウスさんは自分で残ることを決めてましたし、交流ではないような。出ていく気になっただけでは？おばあ様がわざわざ様子を見に行くとは思えません。確か祝典に呼ばれていたような。そうでした。黒みがかった青色の髪を2つに結んだ女性がおばあ様を祝典に誘っていましたよ。
They still don't know about you know? I mean, huh?
すでに祝典は始まっていますよね。おばあ様は老将が終わるまでに到着する予定です。
Okay, still, I don't, so basically, the story is not really written. Just happen to be Yono exists, and nobody know who she is still.
う。ユーノを知ってるか？
Yep, you know who she is?
のですか？聞き覚えがありません
Okay,
ね。
this is still strange.
おばあ様を呼び
So,
に来た方のお名前ですか？
what? I mean, not because there's no but something, the whole event from 2.4 to 2.6, all those fake. Have you seen with Yuno on it?
すみません。
I will gather my thought at the end of this story. Let's see.
実はサトシの女になって日が浅いので、大地のことについてもここに住む皆様のことについても
You guys
まだ
knew.
よくわからずですが、もしかしたら先ほどの方がユーノさんかもしれません。
Maybe you never seen Yuno, but there's no way. Yuno is a famous priestess. She the chosen one, the successor of Lilibet. Interesting.
お急ぎでしたら祝典の方に行ってみてはどうでしょうか。
I want to know. Yes, please. I want to know what happened. Is this timeline change or is something else entirely? I don't want to check the group.
エーデルと一緒にいたこと誰なんだろうな。
Oh, dude, maybe.
ちぎりのサトシの女 見ない顔だったな。
This is weird. This is the guy.
おお、漂白者か。どうしておった？矢を射る女の子の妄想は黒潮から遠ざかっているうちに消えたかの。
Wait a minute. It's still the same as before we leave.
今回の祝典は見ない顔がいっぱいおってな、青と黒が混じった二つ結びか。なんだか軽やかな足運びで猫のようだったの。向こうも誰かを探してるようじゃ。
Does this mean Augusta doesn't know that about Yuno as well? Still?
雪山の水で作った雪。
ビッシュ、
Boy, you are
美
Bruno.
食、脳症、そして花を配るもの。間もなくクライマックスですが、もしかして花が足りなくなってしまいましたか？それとも何か面白い余興をお探しで？
Not either.
青のような髪色に、祝典の時間は人が多いですし、
Interesting.
雪山の水で作った雪酒。それに溶岩で煮た熱燗。
乾杯だ！
思う存分飲もうじゃないか。
今を生きて今を楽しみましょうか。
ええ、そうでなくては。
さあ、凱旋の花の雨よ、より盛大に。
That was really fast time skip.
終着点で会う約束だったのに、なぜ見つからないんだ？
I think she's behind you or something. Or not. Oh, there she is. But still, I don't. Let's see how it's end actually.
遠くから聞こえてきたわ。ユーノーって。
I still don't understand. Let's see how what's going on in the end. They will explain it or
そ
not.
んなに焦るなんてね。
I mean, I'm sure she are fine, but still.
どうしたのよ。私らしい挨拶の方が気に入ると思ったんだけど。まあ、これで分かったでしょ？私は私のまま。
Basically, you have all the memory of when we meet in 2.4 and also 2.6, but the rest of them, what happened to the rest of the people? Yes, it's time to talk. Explain
混
what
沌
happened.
で見た通りよ。3年前黒潮に飲み込まれた聖戦の果てで私はサトシの女として決断をした。
Uh-huh. What choice do you make?
月相に従うだけで何もできない自分が嫌だったの。だから私は運命を冒涜した。運命の流れを断って運命に向けた矢を作った。
Okay, so the event we saw in the dream, in the chaos, I mean, that's actually what happened. The bow, is your father the one who created the bow? Is your father still alive? There's still another question there. My question is, basically the event 3 years ago is that you never die, and you create the bow, and you fight using the bow, and then win, I guess. And then the happen just keep continue. If that's the case, if that is the whole prophecy about the Septimon 3 years ago, then what about the prophecy about Augusta die in the last story, in Augusta's story? I guess you're gonna explain it now. Let's see.
あれ以来、私は未来がはっきりと見えなくなったわ。でもそのおかげで、黒潮の造物をアンカーする力を手に入れた。
This is the thing, I think. The thing that Yunos said lost the ability to see the future. So that was 3 years ago. Which means you become Resonator 3 years ago? I guess. I think that's what they mean. Because I remember Yunos say something after we fight the Tyrannosaurus looking Echo when Augusta cut the horn. I remember Yunos say something about something happened that she tried the ability to see the future into fighting the become Resonator or something. I don't remember the exact detail, but is this the event that she's talking about? So what? So yeah, I mean, let's continue. I think we get the answer soon.
そして私が最後に見た予言もわずかに変わったの。全滅するはずだった正体から一人の生存者が現れた。ハベルのことよ。
Harebius, okay. So?
一度できたなら何度だってできるはず。そう思って私は定められた未来を覆そうとした。
I see. Does that mean prophecy is a fluke? Is a fake in the end? Because if you can change it, then it's not fate in the first place.
運命が英雄王を示さないのなら、英雄王を必要とする最悪の発生を防ぎ、黒潮の源である
Wait, what the paradise? I never heard that one. Maybe I forgot. Paradise? This paradise. Wait, no, I remember I'm talking about this paradise before. I guess I remember, yes. Send the fate and pair a hero. Heroes. Still, my question is, Aphidius. What's up with Aphidius? They're still not answering. Cristoforo again. Still thinking it's Cristoforo. Okay, let's continue her first. We decided to eliminate the needed for one by taking one disaster at its source. Okay. But here I am.
これが私とオーガスタの計画。ただこの計画の代償は彼女に伏せておいたけど。
Okay. This is when you're supposed to disappear. Which mean? Okay. So the whole thing was the reality. The whole thing from 2.4 and that's the actual reality. So why the memory change? What is that? Yes, what is this brain? What is this? Explain. But why people still don't know who you are then?
死ぬはずだったセブンヒルズ人は生きてるし、私が見た結末とは少しずれてる。これなら私の存在なんて小さな問題でしょ？
Okay.
自分の存在と引き換えに運命を変えた結果、一度は消えかけた。 でも私の影響で変わった運命が今度は私の存在を証明してくれるのに。
I mean, that's true. Still, is the now currently here Augusta know who you are or not? That's my big question now.
それにあなたと最後に見たあの空白には私たちの想像を超える可能性が秘められてるのかもしれないわ。
Interesting. So I guess Lilibet have nothing to do with whatever happened. Then why does she seem to know about Yuno? The whole thing that I said that Lilibet leading us in the story back then in the temple, I still feel like Lilibet knows something. I don't know. Let's see.
不確定な可能性をセブンヒルズに、そして私にもたらしたように。
What about Augusta? Does she know about you exist now? Does she still have the memory of
自分を犠
everything
牲に
that
したこ
happened?
と、それとも不確定な選択をしたこと？
Did Augusta doesn't know about Yuno now, or does she know? What happened with her? What about the memory of the other people? Are we actually continuing for what
ど
happened
ちらも
or not?
難しいかもしれないわ。人の本質はそう変わらないでしょ。信頼できる人の前であればあるほど私はわがままになるの。
You still don't answer my question. Let's see. Maybe you will soon. Who?
できない約束はしないけど、これだけは言える。もし次があればまずあなたに話すわ。包み隠さず全部ね。
Mm-hmm. Augusta, does she know? Wait, I will wait till the story finish to ask a few questions to myself, I guess. Yes, it is actually what I'm talking about. Thank you, Rover. You just asked the one I want. Do people remember you now?
ここに来る
Exactly.
途中付き合いのある人たちに会ったけど
Okay.
誰も覚えてなか
So
ったわ。
it's proving. So okay. I understand. Okay. I know the hint. I know now what's happening. Okay. Which means Augusta
多
also
分
have no
私
idea.
に関する記憶は代償として消えたまま
Exactly.
なんでしょうね。
Basically become still alive, but people a fresh start, I guess. Which means, I mean, is there any reason that Augusta need to know Yuno? I don't think that's really important, I guess. It's not really important.
けどあなたは覚えてる。あの混沌から私を助けてくれたおかげでこの世界に戻ってこられた。
What is chaos?
だから私は満
Today,
足してる。
just, I mean, I know it is the realm between life and death, but you know, that's not the zero hint of its existence. It's suddenly just poof, chaos here. What? How? Where? When?
オーガスタたちとはもう一度初めから友達になってたくさん思い出を作ればいい。それくらいの魅力が私にはあるもの。
Mm-hmm.
そういえばこのブレスレット
Wait, then this Lilibet again. Remember what the priestess in the ground below say that Lilibet walk with Yuno, with the girl with twin tail to the temple, which means that Lilibet knows something more. Like I said before, that's suspicious. And how about Aphidius? What is that?
1回目は許してあげたけど次は返すなんて言わないでちょうだい。もう一度あなたに送るわ。このブレスレットは今
Bracelet though.
私とあなただけの秘密の証。私は世界をアンカーした。
I feel like I heard the word anchor before. Back then in 1.x, I don't know. I just feel like I remember something about anchoring in the past, but I don't remember when exactly. I want to put it on, obviously. It is permanent, like accessories, the mask or something. Interesting. Let's see if it's permanent or accessory that we can put on, like the mask. I mean, not in the story, but in the overworld, I guess. What was that? I see a leg there.
混沌の中で起きたことは秘密よ。絶対誰にも話したらダメなんだから。
I still questioning about your father. Is that so? I keep that in mind. Maybe I forgot and tell people.
それなら安心したわ。
3 hours.
今ならちょうどみんなに挨拶するタイミングがあるじゃないの。
Yep, start anew, like I said before. Nobody know who Yuno is, which is interesting. Basically, all the thing happening. Okay, I can see.
せっかくセブンヒルズに来たんだから祝典のクライマックスを見逃したらもったいないわ。
Screenshot time.
生死を共にしてきたセブンヒルズ人は花の雨を浴びながらお互いに蜜と酒を注ぎ思う存分勝利を味わうの。この伝統空白も知ってるわよね。
Wait a minute. Then I don't know if since everything changed, all the past event when Yuno was involved, I wonder what the excuse they made for that. The one with Lupa and then the one with, I mean, we know the one with Augusta was the thing. I was the one who solved the case. The one with Sky thingy, and I guess with Lupa one. I mean, the rover also present there, which means I guess the rover instead the one to uncover the thing with the family that Lufa has. You know the one, the gladiator thing event in which Yuno was the one who uncovered it. Instead, that was us in there. Maybe. I guess that's the explanation for that.
ほら行きましょう。栄光と凱旋を象徴するバラの雨に。
Is it? Okay, it's done. By moon, faint fall. We get Nuranum bracelet, and together in the petal is that. Yeah. Is this? Will something change if I move? I should take screenshot here. I don't know how to turn off the UI. This is bad. This is bad. How to turn off the UI? Let me check. I never did this before. Okay, I don't know. There's no cameras. I see camera. I see. I should took this chance to take a screenshot. This is rare. Maybe a bit zoom in. What's the better angle? Let's try from the bottom first. I mean from the back. If only I use PC, which should have a better nope, that's not good. Yes, this one. Save. Now let's from the front. Maybe not from the front. Let's do over here on the side. Yeah, like this. That's enough. Okay. Okay, let's see. I think this is the end of the story. I don't see anything. Yep, no content. Okay, let's do a recap here. First, let's see what my score of the story of this by Moon Fate's Light or something the title was. Overall, because of the throughout the quest, I've been questioning everything, as you can see, because I want to know the answer. And at the end, I think I know what happened, and because of that, I read this quest 8 out of 10. It was good, but there's still something that unanswered. And one thing for sure, and yes, the thing that I say about this is main quest, and yet 90%. I guess this time it around 80% about Yuno and 20% about the main story. Yes, there's still main story aspect in this quest. There's few things. First thing is it has something to do with Avidius, because we still have no idea about who the thing, the written, the hand. Yes, the hand. I guess I can call it the hand. What was that? I don't think that's Yuno. I still think that is Christopher. For some reason, I still think Christopher. I mean, I know that Yuno existence was gone, which means, of course, Avidius also think like that, but still, I believe this is part of the main story. The main story part of the story, basically, with Avidius. Especially since Avidius will appear in the next patch in 2.7. In the trailer, I saw him with a spear, I believe so. Second, Lilibet. I feel like Lilibet know more than she know, especially after Yuno disappear. I feel like Lilibet know. I mean, because the actual story is that Yuno survived 3 years ago. She didn't die. So what happened is 3 years ago, Yuno changed fate of one character is, as she said here, Harelius, and of course because of her bow, she has the bow 3 years ago basically, which means it's big a question: are her brothers still alive or not? If yes or if no, they still. I mean, he could die in this timeline. I mean, time space, not time space. In 3 years length. It could be somewhere. If it's not, then he will be somewhere in 71 maybe. But either way, the actual event is the one where Yuno used her ability. Particularly, he was survived, so she's dying. Then all the event leading to that event continue up to this point, up to the event in part 1 of 2.6, and 2.6. Actually the one where she changed the fate of Augusta, where she was supposed to die, but she's not because something, intervention, I guess. Maybe us also. Well, I don't know if we become part of it. We're gonna go to the temple before we finish this recording. But yes, so after that event, it still happened, and after the last event, when existence just gone dimmer and dimmer and then it's gone because of what she did. That event still happened, and because of that, the reality got altered. All people memory got changed, and think that Yuno was dead. That was just maybe for convenience. I mean, when you have a blank in the story, in the memory, the memory automatically fill with something that thing was right. And this time, that's what happened here. I mean, it's not. I mean, it makes sense. How I explain this? Basically, filling the gap with the most convenient one is not story problem. It's just happened to be how that's what work. This memory thing, which is I like that. So, which means that Yuno appear again here, but everyone memory still think that the Yuno that they died 3 years ago is still die. It's just different Yuno, a new character, a brand new leaf. Which means I don't know how I don't know what happened in 2.7. I mean, there are a lot of casts in 2.7, so I guess the main focus still be Cartetia with what the new character, the gunslinger. I forgot her name again. She started with C, I believe. I don't remember her name. I mean, I haven't seen her, so I forgot her name. But yeah, so the both of them will be the main focus, I guess, in next patch, and also Cristoforo. I'm looking for you. Yes, Cristoforo will be the main focus, and probably part of the story here will be something to do with Cristoforo. I hope the 20% story was actually that the thing. I hope it's just not nothing. I mean, if that is nothing, that means this whole story is 100% story quest, companion quest. It's a zero main quest if that's the case. But I believe those Avidius part is actually main story quest. I mean, beside the whole disappear here, technically that's count as main story, I guess, because this event happened exactly after last patch. I mean, not last patch, the first patch, Augusta part. But then again, the Augusta part also 90% Augusta and then 1 to 10% story, so I don't know. But anyway, overall, 8.10. Oops. I guess the phone battery run out. Well, welcome back. I mean, I guess there's like kite in the video because the battery run out. Now I forget my train of thought now. I think the last thing I was gonna say about, yeah, overall I got the 10. But that's it. I don't know. I already tell everything in it's people now. Wait a minute. So I log out and then log in again because of the battery. I mean, the phone just poop. I guess stay here for some reason. I don't know. Is she still here? I can talk to her. But anyway, like I said before, we're gonna check the temple now. And yes, there's something I thinking while I charge the phone. So the event in the event 3 years ago, the one we saw when where use her bow, it's actually similar. The actual event is similar to that, the one we saw in the chaos, except for I think the one when mentioned about us, because I don't think 3 years ago knew about us. So basically, those event was specifically just for to make her remember what happened 3 years ago, which include what happened in the chaos, because that event, the one we saw, was actually happened in the chaos, not the actual event 3 years ago, but kind of similar to what happened 3 years ago in a sense. But anyway, that's just what I wanted to pointing out in case someone misunderstood what I said about the event in a few minutes ago, I guess. Anyway, I don't know if is still here if I teleport to the temple, but we will see. Just wanna check something here. This something changed or not here in Tetragon Temple? Let's see. I see. Nothing changed. It's still the same. Interesting. Why is still the same, I wonder. I guess. So what's the thing in this underground? And who is Adriane? I just realized something. Who is she? What is she? Is she part of the story or nobody? I thought she gonna be someone important. So then I guess this is actually then. behind those hands. Is that Cristoforo? Still, now let's see if we can see. Oh, I don't think we're able to see that image again. I see. Why? Okay, it's one time only. Oh, I can see it still. Look at this. Then what is this? What is this? Why? I don't understand. Isn't Lilibet supposed to see this? This is what actually happened. No, this is not what happened. I still have question here. Because there's two Augusta here. They're still unsolved. I wonder what that means. Or maybe the answer will be in the exploration quest in Sangway's Plateau. Probably, maybe. I hope it is, because if it's not, I don't know what else I can think about. And also, like this is, who is Ariadne? In attempt 66, say the fate. It's fate I'm facing. I should yell. No, I should not give in. Take together Ariadne. Who is Ariadne? Still a mystery. Maybe this is have something to do with the exploration quest. Hopefully, again, a lot of things that unanswered probably answered in exploration quest. Anyway, that's all. I'm really interested in 2.6 now. I hope. Okay, this again before we let's skip talking here. I mean, unlike what happened with Siakona and Charlotte in that quest, like I said before in the 2 video ago, the ending in this video, even though Augusta didn't show up at the end, we can assume that she also don't remember because the rest of the people also don't. So that's better compared to what happened with Siakona and Charlotte in Siakona quest, I guess. Especially since Charlotte never show up in the end. I don't understand that part. But anyway, let's see what's gonna happen in the next part, because we saw Siakona and Charlotte as well in the banner, in the 2.7 banner, and everyone else obviously. But yeah, I can wait to see how they wrap up the whole story. I hope all the plot point, this thread connect with one another. If not, then probably mean it got answer somewhere, probably here. If not, I don't know. I don't know what to say, but we will see. Anyway, that's all for companion quest, I guess. See you in the next patch 2.6. Bye.